serious we don't have any sails out?
They're pulling it. We're getting here faster than I want to get here. We can't slow down. It's too hard to tack back and forth here because the waves are huge. We're going to get there at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. It's going to be dark. We're going to be turning a corner, and are we going to be turning into rocks?
The rocks aren't on the charts. That's the problem.
Yeah. The last 3 days I've been trying for sure.
Oh! So the problem we're having now this morning is this hatch. There's a lot of water in there, Jack.
Yeah, it's taking on a lot of water.
I tell you a story about me and you, out on the water, surrounded by the blue. They scream that only I'll be saved. They toss off the line, but I just let it float away. Yeah, I'll let it float away. I'll let it float away. I'll let it float away. Float away, float away. Yeah, I'll let it float away. I'll let it float away. I'll let it float
away. Last week, we set sail on an 11-day non-stop passage up the coast of Somalia, monitoring radar and keeping a close eye out for pirates or anything suspicious. The first 8 days were pretty uneventful, but the last 24 hours, well, that's when things started to get dicey.
You serious we don't have any sails out?
Zero, man. They're pulling it. They're pulling it. 30 knots of wind, 32 knots of wind. Big seas. So we got no sails out. Bear pulling it. I wanted to get to this waypoint east of Silkroad at light time tomorrow. It looks like we're going to be there at 3 o'clock in the morning now. And
It's not like we can slow down.
I can't slow down. And then we got to turn and we got to go across this stuff for about 12 miles until I get in the lee of Silkroad. That's going to be sporty.
The strong current we had pushing against us the previous couple of days shifted to where it was now shoving us along. And with the constant 30 to 40 knot winds coming from behind us, we were flying along the water at 9 knots with no sails.
That's not very fun.
No, that's not.
But would it not be more protected once you get around them?
Well, we shouldn't have this big swell, but I don't know what the wind's doing off of this. We're getting here faster than I want to get here. We can't slow down. It's too hard to tack back and forth here because the waves are huge. We got 30 knots, 30 plus knots of wind all of the time. So before we left, another guy who's sailed up here said, beware of the rocks, 11 miles, keep a safety distance, 11 miles, nautical miles between the easterly cape right and your position. Between the easterly cape. So this is the photo he sent. The rocks are at 9.64. Then he sent another picture with those rocks circled right there. Well, hopefully they weren't these rocks, these rocks, and hopefully those aren't rocks. So my concern is if that's accurate, are those not rocks too right there? I don't have a better GPS, a better satellite overlay of this area. And so, do I turn once I get past the point here? I'm going to keep 14 miles out here to stay away from these rocks here. And I guess I'm just going to have to keep an 11-mile radius or 14-mile radius all the way out around here. We're going to get there at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. It's going to be dark. We're going to be turning a corner, and are we going to be turning into rocks? The only option B is to take a chance and go way out here and stay in deep water out around this point here. I don't know if those are rocks there.
Yeah.
Go out around those, and then hopefully be able to get back into Silkroad with 40 knot winds blowing over the top of the mountain coming down here.
And these rocks are not on the charts. Okay, so the rocks aren't on the charts. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So stress is kicking in. We've been going so slow this whole time, and now we got good winds. The current is not even bothering us anymore.
Imagine how rough it would be going the other way.
Oh my gosh. You wouldn't do it. You just say, I'm going somewhere else.
Thankfully, we slowed a bit overnight and made it to the turn right as the sun was coming up.
My toe hurts.
Good morning.
I trimmed the nail way too far down. And it's really salty.
Oh, what a night. So you're not worried about the rocks now, or?
Well, I can see.
Yeah.
I can avoid those rocks. That's easy.
We finally had enough sunlight to see any protruding rocks, and fortunately there weren't any. But 2 days of violent seas and extreme hull slap caused a new problem. So the problem we're having now this morning is, oh gosh, this hatch, our emergency hatch. A seal has broken, and we got water coming in. I don't know if I can show it to you. You see that seal right there? Oh, look at that. Oh, my big red ship. Jeez. And we have a build somewhere. There's a lot of water in there, Jack. Morning, sweetie.
What?
Which build is going on the calendar?
Which bilge is going off? Probably the one in the kitchen. You need the light?
Forward, starboard.
It's the port build up there.
Port bilge.
Forward, starboard bilge.
Piece of.
Starboard side.
Oh. It's that one where that thing's leaking. It's gotta be that one.
You want the red light on?
It just went off, he said.
There. Yeah, it's okay.
That's not too bad.
Nah.
Is that where that is draining to?
Mm-hmm. Seal coming up in the window.
Oh yeah. That's no bueno.
Watch a quick wave hits it.
That's a lot of water. Does it leak back out?
If that whole thing busts, though.
The window? Yeah. Well, let's not talk about that.
I know, we're so close.
Very little sleep last night. This passage has probably been the most testing. You know, I'd say that wasn't too bad, but in the last 48 hours, well, the last 3 days have been trying for sure.
Been rough.
Calm begets calm. So, and the biggest thing today is that hatch.
Oh, gosh. We shut all these hatches because we kept getting wet on watch. Where's the grill?
Oh, it fell off.
Did it fall off?
It was about to last night.
I heard, yeah.
Like a good nice amount of water came through
Yeah.
everywhere. Sit
I'm
down.
gonna have a seat. How's the dinghy holding up? Oh, that tube is flat. Yeah, I think we should. Two hours. It's not gonna tip us over. It hasn't gotten bigger, it's still the same size. But yeah, it's not a lot of water.
Get some buckets and pour it outside.
Yeah, I guess still fine.
So we're done. That flag, oh, not the
Man, oh man. I know. I know. It's big back in here, y'all. Making me nervous.
44, 46.
Jeez. Wow. How are Aquarius doing? Are they okay? You talked to
I
them?
haven't made the turn yet. Don't lose that cushion. Maybe we're fixing.
5 knots, man.
Maybe we're fixing to Maybe we're fixing to break into the lee.
No, yeah, no sails out. Just the poles.
Just moving the steers out of the way.
Guess we gotta get to it quick.
Move it over there.
Are you getting back in there?
Somewhat. Just a lot of water coming in there. Let me see that siphon hose check.
Right under work. Let's see if it'll reach. There.
Working?
Good job. That was hard.
That's smart thinking though. It looks like he sealed it up too. Shove that rubber thing back in there,
Yeah, I know.
at least for now.
Keep water from going everywhere. Give me some more towels.
Yep. Gotcha. What are you thinking?
No, I'm just.
Just shoving it in there more?
Yeah.
Does the hatch itself look to be pretty solid?
Yeah.
And the hinges and everything?
Yeah.
That's good.
Again, it's taking a while just to fill up that little glass, Jack.
That's
Yeah.
good.
It runs over. We just come over here every hour or so and just push that seal back in there very gently.
Ugh.
Be all right.
I feel like other bosses we're gonna have.
What?
It hadn't left. Calm gets calm. Calm begets calm.
Keep saying that. I don't know what that means.
That means if you stay calm, everybody else stays calm.
Oh, I thought you meant like the sea state.
No,
I was
no.
like, there's no calm. Can't believe we still have 40 knot winds and we're almost on the other side of this island.
I feel like every crossing we're gonna have after
I
this
don't
is
like
gonna feel
coming up
boring
here.
and slow.
Yeah, you said that.
But I didn't say that before.
What did you say? Dad was talking when you said that. Every crossing is going to feel slow compared to this?
Yeah, it's gonna feel boring and slow.
Yeah, I kind of like boring and slow. Just saying.
46 knots
I
of
know.
wind.
Alright, finally, the wind is dying. We're down to 25 knots. I think we finally got on the other side of this island where it's blocking the wind, and hopefully these waves will die down. Hopefully things will calm. Well, we can see land. I can show you without getting soaked. Those are mountains out there. Mountains of Yemen.
I'm 7 miles from there. 7 miles from where I turn and go into the port, and it's going to be like that there as well. I cannot believe.
Finally.
9 knots of wind now.
Oh
9
my
knots of wind in flat water.
It was 40 knots like 5
I
minutes
hope I
ago.
make it. Hope to see you soon.
Oh, how far behind are they?
Nah,
How far behind are they?
I don't know. We might
Let's
see them.
roll this up.
Oh, that's great. Finally. Golly, it took forever.
Ah,
That was the worst.
that was the word.
That was nice.
I know.
That was the roughest passage we've ever been in. I mean,
Literally.
that was the biggest wave that had washed everything out.
I know. And just like that, all is calm. Finally ducking into the leeward side of the island, we were sheltered from the winds and the waves. After a tough 11 days on the water, it was time to rest a bit and make some repairs before heading on the next leg of our journey to the Red Sea, 600 miles to Djibouti.
Did I do that right?
Yeah, I think it's right. Yeah. Yeah, and you pull it up there and then you tie it off down here. After getting checked in with Customs and Immigration, we finally dropped anchor to rest.
Hello, Aquarius! You made it!
How are you?
Exhausted, how about you?
Yeah,
What a ride, huh?
yeah, crazy. Ken is resting, so
All right, we're gonna go to bed here in a minute too.
The island of Socotra is part of the country of Yemen and looks very different from any place we've ever been. But this is just the beginning of our journey to the Red Sea, so make sure to come back next Thursday for more action-packed sailing adventures.